All right, shalom. Before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, we back at it again through the spirit and power. Yahawashi. Kal Halalyam Yahawah for the spirit, man. Because the times we're entering, man, it's going to be critical to possess this information, man. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 33:6. It's going to be critical, man, to possess this information to guide us through the said parable. All right? And the more and more the Lord builds us up, you got something?
Isaiah 33:6.
Yeah, let's let the scripture speak.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time.
What time? The times we're entering. All right? You got, you brought it up earlier, these Walmart's closing. All right? Hyperinflation. Okay? Sedition among men.
He said, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
So this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what's going to keep us stable in the time we're in. While all hell is set to break loose, man. You got something? Thank you. Yes. 1:14. 1:18.
Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble.
A time of trouble. That's what we're headed to. A time of trouble. Go ahead.
Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Everyone that should be found written in Yahawashi, man, he comes in the volume of the book. So if you abide in Yahawashi, you have that coverage, that protection. You inside the house. All right? Those are the ones who's going to be covered. And the scripture sorted out that Michael is going to have to stand up. Because it's going to get that fucking bad, man. All right? We're going to need Yahawashi on our side to protect us from this damn wild beast Esau, man.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Read that again, huh?
God. This is Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 14. To fear the Lord, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
See, that's the beginning of wisdom. All right? Fearing the Lord. Because he wants us to meditate on those things that are coming, man. That is nothing good. Go ahead.
And it was created with the faithful in the womb.
See, it was created with the faithful in the womb. So this wisdom that we possess, it was given us from the beginning, man. All right? It was none of our own accord. The Lord saw fit to align us on his briefing or his plan that he wanted to do on America, Babylon, the Great, man. All right?
This Ecclesiastes 7 verse 12. That he said verse 11, for wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there's profit to them that see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
So you got it.
Like you say, it's wisdom pretty much be critical in the time that we headed into. You know, and prevent anything outside this council. But it's gonna leave me being wrapped up, you know what I mean, in the players that's pretty much for the sake of miracle. You know, he said this wisdom is giving life to them that have it. You know, so ultimately, your end is gonna be life, man. You know, go get up on the chair, you raise first, you see everything similar to truth leads to life.
That's a beautiful point, man. Everything about this truth leads to life, man. All right? If you deviate from the path that the Lord has set out, you're going to run into death, man. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. And again, the time we're headed to, we're going to need to possess this wisdom because it's going to be about decision making, man. You know, where your mind lies. You know, it was we go use that movie, what is that? Eli, right? Well, it was this woman that was presented in front of him, all right, but he ain't take the bait. You know, he was circumspect, you know, and he seen the damn trap. So there's gonna be guys out there that's gonna see a pretty lady, and she gonna trap your ass up, and then you gonna be stupid for them that night.
Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise.
It says not as fools, but as wise. What makes you wise? Possessing this testimony. Yeah. All right? Understanding the doctrine, holding fast to those things you have been taught.
Yep. Say redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Yeah, the days are evil. Nothing but bad times are coming. Yeah.
Wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahawashi is.
See, all those things revolve around your mindset. You got to understand, not being unwise. All those things play out in your mind. All right? But you understand what the will of the Lord is. But what the will of the Lord is, he wants to bring him down to his knees by way of famine. All right? By way of kingdom against kingdom. All right? By way of these certain pestilences that the Lord is sending out. So us understanding that brings comfort. All right? Knowing that, well, this is what the Lord said was going to happen. Try to make the somehow 4:27. Because this place has to go down. That's understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 27. Make not thyself an underling.
Where is that? Where it says, there's a place for the evil soul, be not turned upside down. Yeah,
Second 4:20.
Second Ezra 4:20. I see the Ecclesiastes.
28. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Right, the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Go ahead.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So that's understanding what the will of the Lord is. Understanding that this place has to go for the kingdom of heaven to come on the scene, man. That's required. Two kings can't sit on the same throne. Okay? But as a matter of fact, read that again, Dr.
Yep. Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is.
Yeah, understanding what the will of the Lord is. That this place has to go down. All right? It's a requirement for the kingdom of heaven to be established.
Verse 18. And be not drunk with wine.
Yeah, these certain philosophies, right? Go ahead.
Wherein is excession.
Yep.
But be filled with the Spirit.
Woo!
Speaking to yourselves songs and hymns and spiritual songs.
Yeah, meditating in the scriptures, being occupied in prophecy, man. Go ahead.
Singing and making melodies in your heart to the Lord.
Woo, making melodies in your mind to the Lord. Lord, why do you have my shop for the judge? You know, why do you have my shop for giving me this understanding? Right? Go ahead.
Giving thanks.
See?
Giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High.
Hey, man, you can't make this up. Giving thanks for all things, always. When the judgment comes, why do you have my shop? When the chastisement comes, why do you have my shop? When the Lord throw you a bone, why do you have my shop? Why are you seeing the prophecies play out? Why do you have my shop? Because you know where it leads to. It leads to the end of this fucking system, man. Yeah. You got that.
It's like,
you got it.
Everybody got Jeremiah 29 chapter. He said, I can give you a respect to him. You know what I mean? That's what he said. He gave us respect to anybody. Then you win on this wisdom.
See?
You know? You say giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father in the name of our Lord Yahawashi.
Yeah.
Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of the Most High.
Ooh, hey, being subject to one another, man. All right, in the fear of Yahawashi. All right?
God, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecy.
And be occupied in prophecy. And that's what we're supposed to be, occupied in prophecy. All right? When we see a news story, hey, we share it in the chat. The Spirit may jump on a brother to do a lesson on that certain news story. But it's all prophecy, man. That's what we're supposed to be occupied in. Read it from the top of the
God, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients.
Oh, it said we'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancients. Go ahead.
And be occupied in prophecy.
So you're going to be actually in these dark parables. All right? That's why Yahawashi spoke to the people in parables. Because he didn't want them to get it, man. All right? And guess what? In that same state, we speak to these people in parables. When we say the karagma or that thing, well, we speaking to you in parables. And if you can't get it, that's on you. Hey, Yahawashi said, he that have an ear, let him hear. You got that. It's like real quick.
Yeah, this Luke chapter 19, verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain noble man went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom.
Right, that's like it. That man who went into a far country is Yahawashi, right?
And to return.
Yeah.
And he called his 10 servants.
We wait for the return. And it's near. It's at the doors. You got that. Hey, Slack, real quick, y'all seen that picture? That last hey, man, that's heavy, man. Yeah. Hey, Yahawashi is on the way. He on the way. Hold fast. We almost home. Go ahead,
Yeah, he said, verse 13, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds, and said unto them, occupy until I come.
Yeah, occupy until I come. What are you supposed to be occupied in the prophecies? All right? Bringing out those certain things. That's it.
The article dropping pounds.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When them articles drop, like the brother said, that's the Lord dropping the pounds on you. Huh? Go make, go flip this. Do this, you know. Talking in street term, man. But it's the same thing, man. Because that's what we got in the street. We got here. We trading and we getting it back, man. But that's the Lord, like the brother said, he dropping those pounds on us, man. Right? Those talents for us to go ahead and work, man. That's what the Lord is pleased with. You feeding his sheep. You watering his sheep. Those are his sheep. Remember, we just oversee. We just place bearers, man. You know?
That's something I watch your dog all the time. You come back and man, but damn, you ain't walking. You know what I mean?
You ain't walking.
You ain't walking.
Fed them.
You just throw them in the backyard. You come back, you got fleas. Now you got to take them with flea shots and shit.
Man, that's a heavy point, man. Because that's what these certain Israelite leaders are doing, man. You're not feeding the sheep. You're not feeding them what they need to be fed with. Somebody hold Jeremiah 3:15. You're not feeding the sheep with what that's going to be needful for them in the times we're heading into. And the Lord going to come back and reckon with you. Because them sheep going to die. Just like the brother drew out a beautiful point. You got somebody watch your dog. And you come back after a week trip and your dog dead. Man, you going to reckon with that motherfucker, man. You going to ask what the fuck you do. That's how Yahawashi going to come back. He going to reckon with you guys, man. Because you not caring for the sheep. You got that? Good. Who else got?
It's Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart,
Yep.
we shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
And will feed you with knowledge and understanding. It's going to lead to that wisdom blossom. All right? And you understand what the will of the Lord is. So you're not going to be offended in prophecy. When the lights go out, oh, that's a big thing now. All right? You got certain people shooting out substations, man. You don't see what that's leading to? Hey, it was so much so that they called it a motherfucking curfew in that place, man. A curfew. Yeah, you couldn't go out after 7 until they got the power back up. Well, it's gonna come a time where they can't get the power back up, man. That's in the scriptures too. Yes, sir.
Back up this Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Yeah, you dumb dogs, man. The Lord calling you false prophets, you false leaders, dumb dogs, man. Go ahead.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Loving to slumber, man. You are totally gone. You want America to continue, you know? That's why you got this guy, Johnny Atlanta, telling you to take that thing down. Take that thing. He ain't gonna tell you to take that thing too. Right? Well, he a dumb dog, loving to slumber. He ain't barking. That's the role of a dog, man. A dog's supposed to alert you when somebody coming in your yard. All right? Oh, did y'all see that video about that sheepdog? So the sheep was getting out of line, and the sheepdog would go around and snap at the sheep, get it back in line. Hey, man, we are in a place of Yahawashi, that sheepdog, man. He the shepherd, you know? But we got to bark at the sheep. Hey, no, don't follow that guy. Follow, go this way, you know? So we are in that stead, man, to warn you. But these other guys are not sparing the flock, man. Matter of fact,
Yea, they are greedy dogs.
see, oh man, come on, man. They about 50 lucre. You can see that. These guys are all about numbers. You know, you got ISUBK. You go straight from the joint and join ISUBK, get a rate. All you gotta do is say, black man. That's all. You got what? IUIC, they gathering in as many as they can because they see them dollar signs, man. You know? But they in it for filthy loot.
Scott, if I may, when they told Jerry Jones to give him goddamn $10 million, you know, about that money, man.
That shit crazy. That's a beautiful point, man. And then they tried to say something about secret disciples. You know, you don't have to be on the forefront. You can give it the money to your sister and tell her to donate to IUIC.
Man, this is sick.
Come on. You ain't telling the people about Jacob's trouble. Yeah, that nigga said that shit, man. And see, they ain't sparing the flock. You constantly harping on money. And you're not telling them of the family, of the sedition. All right? Esau coming down with great wrath. You're not giving them those things that's needful for salvation, man. So when all this shit happen, they gonna fall the fuck apart. And guess who they gonna come to? The men of great middle. All right? And the brothers who in that same like mind, who teach the same doctrine. That's who they gonna come to. And the Lord gonna have it. Well, we gonna be dumb to you. Meaning our tongue gonna plead to the roof of our mouth. We're not gonna be a reproof to you. We're not gonna tell you. You're just gonna be caught out there. Because the truth was readily available to you. And you shunned it, man. Crazy, man. Yeah, hold that. Let's get this Acts.
This book of Acts, chapter 20 and verse 26. Wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men.
Hey, man, we're in the state of power, man. Because we declaring to you, matter of fact, start at verse 1.
Verse 25. He said in Acts 20 and 25, and now, behold, I know that ye all among whom I have gone preaching the kingdom of the Most High
Go ahead.
shall see my face no more.
Yep.
Wherefore I take
Oh
you.
man, that's real spiritual. Remember that brother had that dream about Apostle Muhammad? Yeah. You're not gonna see his face anymore. Man, that's heavy, man. Go ahead.
Yep. He said, wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men.
Yep.
For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the FEMA camps, all right, the beheadings for the ones who possess the testimony, all right, even the good things. Hey, we got next, right? The kingdom of heaven is presented. We have a shot to declare unto you all the counsel of Yahawashi. Go ahead. Take it like, but you see, you got these other guys. They're not declaring the whole counsel of Yahawashi. All right.
He said, take heed therefore to yourselves and to all the flock,
Yep.
over to which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers.
See, we just overseers. The Holy Spirit has made us overseers to feed you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
To feed the church of the Most High, which he hath purchased with his own blood.
See, to feed the church of the Most High, which he has purchased with his own blood. All right, what are you going to feed them with? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, so in the times we enter it, they could be preserved from the said perils. That's what the Lord told us to do, man. Not to go fucking march, not to have these elaborate Passovers. No, man, it's simply to feed the sheep. Can somebody hold 1 Peter 5? Kind of like, I said, 8.
Yeah, this Jeremiah 23 and 4. Now, he said, I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, said the Lord. Yeah, Yahawashi, he has set up shepherds to pretty much feed us long as they have apostles and elders of great ministry, right? You see that we ain't gonna fear, you know, because hey, certain you believe, man, Yahawashi, because they have all those elaborate Passovers and Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of Dedications and shit. When these prophets popping out, it's striking fear in some of their heart because they got that Christianity approach toward the truth. You know, but us being grown up in the truth, hey, when we see prophecies pop out, it excite us. You know, yeah, the flesh kick in, but in the most part, we know we gotta expect the end. We know what it's boiling down to, man. You know, so yeah, our apostles taught us not to fucking fear. So when this shit pop out, we gonna be in our right mind. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful point, if I may, real quick. Because if you're not abreast of what's those things to come, you're going to be frightened by it. You know, as the brother said, of course we're in the flesh. All right, so we're going to see it, and then your spirit going to recover. Why? Because the Lord told us these things. And he told us these things through me. You know? So if you're not aware of what's going to happen, when the shit happens, you're going to be shook. You're not going to be stable. And that's what's going to be with these other certain camps, man. They're going to be shook. They're not going to be stable. They're going to be all over the place. Well, they were perplexed. You know?
He said, neither shall they be lacking.
See?
So we ain't going to be perplexed. They going to be all niggas, man.
Yeah. That's a beautiful point. And the Lord's he's making the separation now. And it's starting to blossom even more and more, man. Right? You got that first.
It's 1 Peter 5 and 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre.
Oh, not for filthy lucre, which these guys do it for, man. You make a whole goddamn video about somebody donating to you, man, instead of just doing the work. That's crazy. What the Lord said, not for filthy lucre. Go ahead.
But of a ready mind.
Yeah. You got it.
It says, you don't mind.
You got it.
Can I get in the NLT?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, this 1 Peter 5:2 in the NLT, it says, care for the flock that the Most High has entrusted to you.
Woo!
Watch over it willingly, not grudgingly, not for what you will get out of
It's
it.
like it says not grudgingly, man. When the Lord put the Spirit on us to come out here, man, we are happy, man. All right? To be able to teach, you know? To be able to make our body a living sacrifice. Can you hold that? What is that? Yeah, man. Those things excite us. It says not by grudgingly, right?
It says, watch over it willingly,
Yeah.
not grudgingly.
Yeah, see that? Willingly, not grudgingly. So we're willingly, we're actively happy to bring you the report that the Lord sent us out with, man. We heralds. Hear ye, hear ye. King Yahawashi is on the way. Come on, man. And it said what? Read. You can see.
It says, not for what you will get out of it.
Come on, man. But it's like these guys do it for what they can get out of it. Selling t-shirts and shit. Goddamn Hebrew. What was that shit? The Hebrew wrestling and shit, man. Oh man, yeah, man. IUIC selling waters for the king. Fuck out of here, man. See, that's low level, man. You don't have the breath in you. You truly are not born again. Because if you were born again, you would know what this thing is about. It ain't about you lifting up yourself. All right? You're supposed to tell us that I must decrease, he must increase. All right? Yahawashi is going to be exalted. He's going to get his first. You got that
This is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah.
See, this is a mercy from Yahawah, man. To possess this information to be able to teach it, man. It's a mercy from the Lord. Go ahead, man.
That ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahawah, which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service, man. The Lord grant you this gift, and you just goddamn hide in the napkin, man. Man, the Lord gonna destroy you. But see, that's the point. Because those certain things, those certain lots, those certain roles have to be played out. And it's going to be seen by the elect. You see a guy posting precepts upon precept upon precept, and he won't go out in the highways and byways and teach. That's you laying your talent up in the napkin. Okay? You have to be actively engaged in doing the will of Yahawashi. Right? If not, the Lord gonna reckon with you, man. Like He's gonna reckon with these other false prophets. That was good, man. You got something else? Yeah. Start at 16.
This is St. John 21, starting at 16. He said unto him again the second time. St. John 21 and 16. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of John. This is St. John 21 and 15. So when they had gone, Yahawashi said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, lovest thou me more than these?
Yeah, Yahawashi was asking Peter, do he love him more than fish, man? All right? Go ahead.
He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lamb.
Feed my lamb, go ahead.
He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Feed my sheep, go ahead.
He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahawashi said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Hey, feed my sheep. So that's an order from our Lord Yahawashi, man. Feed his sheep. What you going to feed them with? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yeah, man. That's what we need to feed the sheep with, man. So when the time we're heading into, they can be stable. You know? They're not going to be all over the place. They're going to understand the report. But the Lord said they're going to come in like a flood. Okay, I understand it. Now, what should I concentrate on? What should I meditate on? Deliverance. You know, if you're trapped up in that. Well, I remember Peter got delivered in this certain way. You know, oh, I remember the 3 holy children stood on their scrub, you know, and didn't take that goddamn, they ain't bow down to that image, right? Or Daniel, he was faithful, all right? The Lord protected him in line. Those are things you're going to meditate on. But if you don't understand and know those things, you're not going to be have those options. Or when there's a famine, and you like, well, Lord sent ravens. Well, my raven there, Lord. You gonna call on the Lord for those things, man. But these, you gonna say, they get it.
If I may, the scriptures were written aforetime for our learning. You know, we can learn from Noah. You know, Noah moved with fear, man. You know, we can learn from Lot. You know, we can learn from Job, the faith. You know, that Job had, man. You know, and even enduring to the end, man. Blessed is he that endured to the end, for the same shall be saved. So we can learn, you know, we can also learn from the mistakes, you know, that our forefathers made, man. You know, not what was it, Peter when he sunk? You know, you can't, your faith can't waver in this thing, man. You know, the times that we finna go into, man, you got to be full of faith, man. You know, either praying now for faith, you know, seeking the Lord, man, you know, while he may be found, man. You know,
that's real quick. That's a beautiful trick question as a Christian, though. Ask them, how many men walked on water? And they're going to instantly say, what? But no, Peter walked on water too, man. But he lost faith.
yeah.
You know, that's a beautiful point the brother made. You can't lose faith, man. It may look bleak. That's what happened with Peter. You see the winds blowing, the waves boisterous and all that. He's like, oh, shit. But when he was focused on Yahawashi and didn't look at the outside element, he was good. He was focused on Yahawashi. He was walking on water. Then when he went to looking at all the things happening around, that's when the faith with the wave came. And that's when he went to sink. Yeah,
it's insane.
Ecclesiastes, all right, 2 and 10. Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded.
Amen. Peter, you know, Job, Noah, Daniel, oh, that's beautiful. You know, the 3 Hebrew boys, you know, they always, Yahawashi always looked out for the men, man. You know, because of their faith, man. You know, without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High Yahawashi. So you're going to need faith, you know, and faith without works is dead, man. You know, you sit up here just saying you believe, but you ain't doing no work, man. You ain't showing the Lord you love him, you ain't teaching, you ain't putting your hand to the plow, you know, you able. You know, you're going to have to give an account for that, man. You know? Yeah.
Or did any abide in his spirit and was forsaken?
Hey, man, again, look at Noah, man. You know, Noah believed, man. He believed the report. You know, over 100 plus years, you know, preaching the same message. You know, and eventually it came to pass, man. You know, the flood came. You know, and the apostles, they've been preaching this, you know, for a long time. And now, man, the prophecy is happening.
Yeah.
You know, what they've been prophesying of is happening, man. You know, the scripture said the vision is yet for the appointed time. You know, but the end shall speak. You see in the MOTV, you know, we see it the stage set for World War III. You know, but it's time, man. Hey, man. Hey, the curtain about to close, man. Woo! You know, the curtain is about to end, man. We at the end, man. You know, the gospel's been preached. You know, hey man, it's instruction for the come, man. You know,
Hey, and get ready for your family to come against you, man. Get ready for that, man. Get ready for your family to say you in a cult, man. Get ready for that, man. Guess what? That's part of the script. So understanding that you won't be offended. You'll be like, you're doing your job.
yeah.
Lord will, I'm in the correct light to get salvation. You know? That's what we're looking at. But if you're not, if you follow these other guys, these other captains, you're not going to be stable. Because they're not oppressing you in the report. They're not giving you those things needed for salvation.
You got it. It says, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Smart, if I may. He said, called upon him. So if you call him God and fucking Christ, the Lord ain't going to answer you. You got to call on the correct name. Yahawashi. Yeah, he'll come. He is or he exists. Yeah, that's what's funny. You know? and Yahawashi. He is the deliverer. All right? He that delivers, the redeemer. Okay? Those are the names you're going to need to call on, man. You got that.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiving sins, and save them in time of affliction.
Woo, and save them in time of affliction. When all hell break loose, man, you best believe those guys are going to be calling on the Lord. You know, they will actually, because they know the name. And the Lord like, nigga, you ain't even teach my sheep the name. How the fuck you think I'm going to answer you?
Like on that video with the cops, who are the cop
Yeah.
guys, who called on the name.
Woo, beautiful point. Yahawashi, that cop, like that there, bro, that cop got superpower. Got spiritual power. Punched the damn one out and snatched him out the window and said, get your ass out of here. You wasn't working in wisdom, man. You're supposed to tell you to agree with your adversary while you were in the way with him, man. It's his kingdom. All right? And the Lord put you in that position to test your wisdom. And you failed miserably. So those guys who ain't calling upon the Lord, matter of fact, was that Psalm 135? Did that real quick. You got that? All the Lord is dear to all those who call upon him. You got it. Spirit. Let's say like 15. Maybe. 18.
This is Psalms 145 and 18. The Lord Yahawashi is not unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
See, that's all that call upon him in truth. So you said MOTD is not what we're saying it is. You're not calling on the Lord in truth. So when that day, you may know the names. You may be calling on the name, but the Lord ain't not going to hear you, man. Period. You said it's the MOTD is sleeping with white women and Virgo. It's a mindset. When you think about it, then you do it with your hands. Nah, man, how you can buy and sell with a mindset, Captain Cesaria? Huh? And you call, and they call on the name of the Lord. But see, they ain't calling on the name of the Lord in truth. And the Lord ain't gonna answer you. So when the time of affliction comes, all right, the Lord is not gonna hear you. He's gonna pass you by. You're not one of mine. That was the Lord gonna sit you and say. You got something? Matter of fact, go back to Sirach 39. So you're going to be meditating in the word, all right? Get her better to him. Get that her better to him. Yeah, man, you're going to be meditating on the word, seeing what the Lord give you, like the brother made a beautiful point when an article dropped. That's the Lord giving you them pounds, giving you them talents. Right?
Yeah, back to my wife. I was standing upon my watch.
Yeah.
I was set.
See, if you standing upon the watch, you actually looking to see what the Lord is doing in the planet Earth. All right? Oh, Bank of America, they're projected 175,000 job loss each month starting in January, man. You had mentioned something about laying out.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Walmart, yeah. Costco, you know. See, these are the things that we're standing upon our watch looking for. Because we're saying what the Lord said was going to happen. Oh, the ground is going to cease. Ding, 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 ding. But you got these guys, you must get a marriage. You must change your name to Ben Israel. You guys are off, man. You're going off bad. Hey, man. You better believe Jake know now. We the real two. You better believe Jake know now. What are you going to do to run around? It's good as an intro, you know, the curses. Let your people identify why they're in the position. But then you should automatically switch to warning because the time is short. It should go. This is why this happened. This is how to get out of this. If you don't do this, you're gonna die. Period. And if they can get that, that's them actively searching the scriptures to see whether or not those things are so, like the church of Berea.
Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Yeah, what shall I shall answer when I am reproved. All right? It ain't like we like the other brother said, we in caves with tripods looking through all the channels and shit. Nah, man. Like I said, the Lord may have a brother put a video in the chat, you know, share them on the Brotherhood or article, and then the Lord sit there and download that information to a certain brother, and he'll do a lesson on it, man. That's that brother standing up on his watch and waiting to see what the Lord want to say to him, man.
Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table.
Hey, man, we making it plain upon table. We're writing the vision by way of these video epistles, you know, bringing out the counsel of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
That he may run that readeth it.
Yeah, see, we all running a race. That he may run that readeth it. What are you running to? You running to the halls of Yahawashi, man. All right? You running to be safe in these times. Hasty to flee from these times. Okay? So we're running this race, man. And like the brother said, he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you can't get in the middle of the race and quit in the last leg. Shit, like you did nothing. You got something ready for it, man.
For the vision is just for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
See?
Though it
it's like, see, our apostle elders made it plain for us upon table. And when we heard it, we started running. Because the vision was what? For an appointed time. And that's why it's speaking now. At the end, it's going to speak, man. And when you guys talk about this Christianity, John 3:16, and embargo going off, because it's not speaking. It's not speaking. You got it.
Definition. Vision. This H2377. You know, it just say vision. It's a vision or the prophecy. Like you said, when we heard the apostles, we heard them, you know what I mean? We started running, and it got in quotation. It's a divine communication.
Divine communication. But the Lord revealed nothing but to his servants, the prophets. Hey, and that information was disseminated to us, man. All right? And we're passing that thing out to you. Freely as you receive, freely give. So we'll give you this information. We're not holding back. We're not declaring you the whole counsel. All right? I remember less than 2 years ago, Elder Apostle Gabar went in a time of trouble, man. Went into the fever camp, went into the beheadings. He went into all that nasty shit that you guys shy away from, man. But that's him declaring the counsel of Yahawashi. So when the shit happens, you're not gonna be fucking shaking, man. You guys telling these people, hey, we're not gonna have any Jacob's trouble. You know, we're gonna go straight to the kingdom. You lying, man. That shit gonna be required of you. And then you lied about the lie you lied about. Instead of owning up to it like a man.
Yeah, this Psalm 32 and verse 8. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. Thou wilt guide thee with my eyes. It's like I will guide thee with my eyes.
It's like, stop reading.
He said, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go.
Woo.
I will guide thee with my eyes.
Yeah.
But
that's that vision. The Lord said he's gonna guide us with his eyes. You know? Go ahead.
He said, be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding.
Yeah.
Whose mouth must be held in with the grit and brittle.
Yeah, they gotta have that bit in their mouth to turn them left and right. We will have them where they have to need to go. Go ahead.
That they come near unto thee. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth the Lord, mercy shall compass him about.
Ooh, it says, many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusts in the Lord will what now?
Mercy shall compass him about.
Mercy will compass him about, man. That's that hedge of protection. You got more than that? You got it.
He said, be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart.
Woo, upright in heart. That mindset. See that? Go ahead.
We pretty much got the report, man. So that's why, like I say, we don't freak out when these articles come out. You know, some articles be comforting because it might be some articles that say Blacks, Latinos, Native Indians.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you might article drop ICBM Wilson, or all hell break loose.
Yeah.
They'll tell you know what I mean? They let the Lord speak in love, man.
Right.
So they bring comfort, you know, when these articles drop. See?
That's right. It brings comfort because you know in a report that is lock and step what the Lord said he's going to do, man. That's like, man, Lord, on point. Let me have this lot, please, to be preserved from whatever you bring. But that's where your mindset turns. Okay?
This is Isaiah 56:10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Right. See, the Lord making a point, man. All right? He's letting you know for you guys who out there listening, all right? Because we know your congregation listens. You only put out one video a week. Like the elder brother said the other night. Hey, man, GMS is the only restaurant open. So you better come in and eat. Because these guys are not giving you what you need. 3 different topics.
Isaiah 56:10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleep, lying down, loving to slumber.
Loving to slumber, so they're not presenting you with the plate of prophecy, you know, so you can be filled. All right? So you can know what the Lord has prepared for America, Babylon the Great, and throughout the whole world, man. World War III. That thing is right there. You got nations now, Saudi Arabia, you know, Egypt, they're actively trying to join the BRICS nations, man. They're trying to join. They trying to join them, man. All right, they just doing away with the damn doctor. Okay? They said we're gonna deal in gold. All right? That's what the Lord is doing, man. But these other guys are not warning you. They're not telling you of the impending danger. All right?
Verse 11. They are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Yep.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
They are shepherds that cannot understand. Go ahead.
They all look to their own way.
Yeah.
Everyone for his gain from his quarter.
Yeah, everyone to that game. That's what these guys doing. They're not looking to feed the sheep. They're not looking toward for the impending thing, or the things set to come upon the planet Earth.
Isaiah 55:1. Oh, everyone that thirsty, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come.
Your congregation is watching. We know that. So come on and get fed. Come on and get this living water. All right? What the scripture say? The just shall live by faith. But if you ain't heard the report, you know what is that? Romans 10. Faith come up by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So if you ain't heard this word, how you gonna have that faith that you're gonna be protected in that time? Because your leaders are obviously not warning you of what's coming.
Bronco made a beautiful point. He said, you say you wanted to be delivered, well, I got to put you in a position where you can come deliver you. Hey, that's comforting to us. And, when we get bound up, we know not to freak out. Shit, it might just be the moment. You know what I mean? You in handcuffs and took to a concentration camp. That might just be the moment, man. But we know not to freak out because we heard the report. You know what I mean? We took they fed us. We're gonna be left.
And you got these guys from the car. I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. Go ahead. You come back here. Instead of trusting in the Lord, trusting in Esau's blessing, man. Like he can't just drop a drone on your ass. You got your AR ready and you see a drone. What you gonna do then? Nothing. Carnal, man. Carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. You can't please the Most High with a carnal mind. Cannot happen. You got what? You got it.
So wherefore, verse 2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
You donated these guys and they give you the stuff that you need to live. That which is not bread. See, this bread we feeding you with, all right, that we're feeding you with, is going to be flourishing to everlasting life. Lord willing, we those men. And we wholeheartedly believe that. Hey, who else? Who else? By process of elimination, who else, man? Yeah, man.
So in your labor for that which satisfied not.
Go ahead.
Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good.
See that? Go ahead.
And let your soul delight itself in fatness.
And it's truth, man. And it says soul delight in fatness, man. It's truth, man. But see, we're not taking these bodies with us. All right, we're gonna have no bodies. All right, we're not taking anything. All right. So your soul delight in this truth.
So incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live.
And that here go back to understanding. And it said, and your soul shall live. Go ahead.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
That's what we're looking for. The sure mercies of David. David did things to be put to death, and the Lord had mercy on him, man. He was hedged with Yahawashi, man. All right? And we're looking for those certain mercies, those sure mercies of David, man.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, starting at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Yeah, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
The trickery of Esau, man. Put on the whole armor, right? And we're going to go into that whole armor. Well, the scripture's going to go into that whole armor. Go ahead, right?
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
And that's another thing Jake have a problem with, man. You think it's people. No, it's spirits. So you got to scoff and God brought it back, man. That's a spirit, man. Lord put a spirit on that person to do that. Remember, it was a scoffer that scoffed against King David. And the Lord, King David said, "No, don't put him to death." The Lord had him to scoff. But later on, the Lord had King Solomon put that same scoffer to death. Years later. And the Lord set it up to, well, if you leave out your abode, I'm going to put you to death. And he left, and the same very day he returned back and put up. So don't worry about these certain spirits, man, that's going to come in your way. Them the ones that throw you off your path to the kingdom, man. Remember, read that again.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, spiritual wickedness in high places. So we know the upper echelon of Esau is spiritual wickedness, man, in those high places. And the mindset of the people is the same mindset of them. So they would have had those demons on them too. Go ahead.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Have your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. But all analyses of this truth, man. All right, there's going to be a hedge of protection at the time of entering. Go ahead.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
So when those certain calamities come, all right, those hard times, you get your dope kicked in. All right, Esau starts demonizing you in violation of Article Sub B. You know, you're like, oh shit. Okay. You're like, shit. If the Lord don't have you disappear at that time, he may have you put the spirit on you and say, what took you niggas so long? You know? Let's get it on. Let's go ahead. But that's a mindset that the Lord gonna have on the elect. They're not gonna be in fear, man. They don't understand why, because they understand the report. Oh, yeah.
And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
That's why these devils are hurting now, because of the sword of the Spirit. All right, we're cutting them. What is that? Hebrews 4:12. Somebody get that real. Yeah, man. That sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the read that part.
Ephesians 6:17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
Yeah, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Most High. Which is the word of the Most High. That's why these damn devils are hurt, man.
This Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword,
See?
piercing even the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit.
Yeah, see, the soul and spirit. That's why Esau hurt. That's why 2/3 hurt. You proclaiming your disdain for the gospel, man. The Lord telling you gonna be on top, but all you want to go into, can Esau be saved, man? You out of here, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that. And the Lord said he don't change. He said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. And it extends to the whole family.
And of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
See, it's a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So when we tell you that you're going off by saying that the MOTB is other than that RFID CXIP, you cut in the heart, man. All right, you actively rebel. What does it say? He who off their heart of his neck, off his heart of his neck. What is that? Proverbs 29. Is that Proverbs 29? Let's see if we can get that real quick. Proverbs 29. So this word is cutting you, man. It's cutting Esau, and it's cutting wicked ass Jacob. You got it.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 1. he that being often reproved hardened his neck.
You see that? You guys have been often reproved. We done brought out articles. We done showed you where it goes into grapho, the information, you know, what that stake that they're gonna use to impale you. We done went through all of that, and you still harden your neck saying it's fucking embargo or spiritual law.
Shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
And that without remedy. So the word of the Most High is cutting you to the heart. And you are being often reproved, and now you harden your neck. So now the recoil of the Lord, you gotta chop that bitch up. Now you come back in the kingdom in your right mind. That was it. You got it.
This 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear.
See that? The Most High have not given us the spirit of fear. Go ahead.
But of power and of love
Now check this out.
and of a sound mind.
Woo, a sound mind. So you have a sound mind, you're not going to be in fear. Now we understand scripture say sudden fear. I think that's in Proverbs somewhere. Somebody can find that. But the flesh, of course, is going to be like, shit. Then it's going to be like, you got it. You got it. Yeah, look at the scripture.
This is Proverbs 3:25. Be not afraid of sudden fear.
Yeah, see, read that again.
Be not afraid of sudden fear.
Why? Because you understand the report. Of course, again, your flesh gonna be like, shit. Then you're like, oh, the Lord said it's gonna happen. Shit, what are you gonna do then? What he gonna do then? Lord may have you disappear. You may have your whole house disappear on the block. And they just going past your house. And they can't see your house. Read that from the top.
Proverbs 3:25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked.
Woo! Go ahead.
When it comes.
See, these are the desolation of the wicked. So you see the girdle shoes, you looking at the one, you got the blind pig, and you see niggas getting dragged out. You ain't the desolation of the wicked. Shit. I told your ass. That's what he gonna come down to. Told that stupid ass nigga. Trust the Lord. Man. Call all y'all myself outside with all the girdle shoes. Leave, and they ain't come to your house. Like, yeah. See, that's the mindset. That's sound mind. Read that again, y'all.
Yep, this 2 Timothy.
Verse 26, Proverbs 3. For the Lord Most High shall be thy confidence,
Woo!
and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
Now, that word confidence means with faith. So the Lord going to be our confidence. We're going to have faith in the Lord. And what's that last part you about to say?
And shall keep thy foot from being taken.
Keep, see that? Come on, man. You ain't getting dragged out your house when girdles come in your goddamn neighborhood, man. So these are things that we're going to meditate on. So the Lord said he's going to do certain miracles. Like the elders and the apostles say, man, get ready for miracles, man. Those things are going to manifest to the ones that's looking for them. So you ain't looking for a miracle, it ain't going to manifest for you, man. Let's read that again, that
This book, 1 Timothy, chapter 1, and it's like the 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
See, power, love, and a sound mind. The brother got that sound mind.
God, this Strong's G 4995 in admonishing or calling to soundness of mind, to moderation and self-control.
Woo, to moderation and self-control, man. And the brother did a beautiful lesson. I gotta finish watching discipline, praise and mercy. See, read that again on the top.
It says moderation, but it says in admonishing or calling to soundness of mind,
Yeah.
to moderation and self-control. self-control.
And self-control, discipline, man. Going back to that analogy we went into earlier, the book of Eli, we seen that woman, he was a controller, man. He was disciplined. He didn't let that woman sway him where he could be caught up, man. That's the same sound mind the Lord gonna have his elect in, man. What is that? Job? Somebody get that. Job 5 and 17. Yeah, man. See, if you don't understand the report, if you don't understand what the will of the Lord is, let's put it like that. Hey, you're not going to be abreast of what's going to happen.
Look at Job 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
So we're being corrected in measure right now, man. We're not being punished to the extent we should be, right? We're also being chastised right now, so we won't be chastised with the word. Go ahead.
For he maketh sore and bind it up.
Yep.
He wounded, and his hand maketh whole.
Go ahead.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah. In 7, there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, that 7 going to completion. Right? When those ICBM looks at place, they shall not touch thee. Go ahead.
In famine, he shall redeem thee from death.
Man.
And in war, from the power of the sword.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt be feed from the scourges of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it
See
comes.
that? Neither say you be afraid of the streets when they come. So you don't encourage you rolling up and down the block. Yeah, you just know. Praise Yahawashi. Man, he to put a veil over their eyes where they can't even see your house, man. And that's heavy, man. See, those are the certain miracles that we're going to be looking for that day, man. Or they see your house and they kick in the door, and the Lord had you disappear like Yahawashi, man. Come on, man. Remember the Lord said, greater work. Somebody get that. Whoever get it first. Yeah, man. But see, you can actually see these other camps are not teaching their congregation these things. They're not teaching them that. Because if they did, they promo videos wouldn't be all glamour and shit. It'd be fucking doom and gloom. You got it? You got it.
It's John, St. John 14 and 12.
And you can say we're fear monger, but that's the Lord fear monger. Remember Jude say, matter of fact, hold that Jude one toward the end. Some say with fear. It's supposed to be more. This guy, man, he's sick. What is this guy gonna do, man, when the family gets? We probably gonna have a machete on his back, doing the same thing, looking to kill somebody. Trying to eat. This dude's sick. You got it out. Yeah, he just wait for real.
St. John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also.
Oh man, that excludes what body. They don't believe Yahawashi did dental miracle. They said that was witchcraft. So when the time comes, guess what? Come on, man. And these guys said, yeah, you need to save a being race. You need to save all these, man. That's how you talk. Jeff.
They got land and all that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they think they far ahead of the other camps. There ain't no other camps opening land, building communities, man. Like you said, hey,
You gotta do it, man. You gotta say the beans and rice, man.
pick up, niggas, get down. All you pick them.
But see, you don't qualify for this scripture. Read it again. Huh?
St. John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do.
And greater works than these shall he do. Remember, Peter walked on water. You're gonna be certain brothers flying around this bitch, man. Greater works. Go ahead, Al.
Because I go unto my Father.
Right. So the Lord said it's going to happen, man. These are the words of our Lord Yahawashi. All right, greater works. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fill the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Somebody get that word stamped.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
See, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Oh, you already know.
That word standard is to flee. Strong's H 51:27. To flee, escape, to take flight, depart, disappear.
Disappear. Hey, man, literally disappear, man. That was part of the standard that the Lord is going to lift up. I always said, depart. The Lord may put the Spirit on you. You see him in the front, you out the back. You ain't taking shit with you. But that's how it's going to be, man. Motherfuckers going to come in, and they ain't going to come during the day, man. Esau don't do it like that, man. They come in the dead of night, 2 a.m. in the motherfucking morning. All right? The Lord may put the Spirit on you, just go. Go ahead,
He said to drive hastily. He said put to flight, hide, lift up a standard, escape, vanish away.
Oh, going back to the point the other one I always make. For you to be in a danger, it means you gotta have an escape. So you gotta be in the midst of that danger to be able to escape from those things, man. You got more on that word? Read that precept again, Mom.
Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up the standard against him.
Yeah, that standard going into various things: disappearing, departing, hiding. All right, that's the standard that the Lord is going to lift up. All right, and through the Spirit, I meditated on this. You know, the Lord may give you special spiritual powers for that time to escape out that certain thing. Because these bodies can't handle that spiritual power like that, man. Not all the time. So you may get there and take off. You in crack. You end up in hoop like that. You know? And then you in a patch of a Edomite that's been taken, you know, and you eating that motherfucker, man. Come on, man. That's what the Lord got prepared. You gotta believe that. Got it on that?
This is on Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yeah.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
It said, wait upon the Lord. You ain't trying to deliver yourself. You know? And that's going into that spiritual power. You got it.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Come on, man. Run in. Hey, man. You done ran from Crash City to Hoop, man. You ain't out of breath. Shit, man. Yeah, you wide open. See, that's the report. But then you see these other camps, they ain't going into that. Hey, we learned this doctrine from our apostles and elders, man. And we're feeding you with this same thing, man. All right?
This Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord Yahawashi defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
See, the Lord is going to be doing the defending. But he's the one bringing the calamity. Go ahead.
And he that is feeble among them in that day shall be as David.
See that? Feeble among them shall be as David. David has spiritual power, man. Hey, a line, a belt. Come on, man. Yeah.
David has killed tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Like the Spirit of David back there, man.
Samson. Southbound of A. Hey, man, come on, man. Yo, the Philistines, they surrounded them. And the Lord gave him a jawbone of an ass. He slew them all. Then he brought it up to the Lord. Lord, you gonna let me die after I destroyed all your enemies? And he claimed a hollow piece in the jawbone of an ass, and he dropped water, man. See, that's look on the generation of. But see, the other counties, they ain't going into that, man. They're not breaking that down so you can have faith in the time to come into. That was it on that.
And the house of David shall be as the Most High, as the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi shall before them.
See? They said the house of David. Now, that's a particular congregation that's going to receive those gifts, man. See? That was it?
Psalms 18 and 29. For by thee have I run through a troop, and my power, and by my power have I leaped over a wall.
Woo, see? They said, by thee how I ran through a troop. So the Lord is going to give you into our hand. The battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hand. That was David boldly proclaimed to the fucking Philistines, man. He was talking shit to fucking Goliath, man. He said, you uncircumcised Philistine. Man, that's a hey, man. It was a word back then, man. You know he wasn't polite with it. You know? Because he knew the power of the Lord, man. He delivered him out the belt, you know, delivered him from the lion. Hey, man, he snapped the lion neck, man. This King David. Oh, man. See, those are the things we're invested in here, man. That was it on that? You got it.
As for the Most High, his way is perfect.
Yeah.
The word of Yahawah, bahasham is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
Yeah, a defense to all those that trust in him. It's a guarantee, man. Not a fact. You got more there? Okay. You want something over here? Yeah.
This is Psalm 144. Start at 1. It says, blessed be the Lord, Most High, my strength, which teaches my hands to walk and my fingers to fight.
Yeah, see that? Go ahead.
My goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer.
Yeah, my high tower and my deliverer. Go ahead.
My shield and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me.
So, read that last one.
My deliverer, my shield,
Yeah.
and he in whom I trust,
Yeah.
who subdueth my people under me.
Who subdued the people under me, man. So the Lord is going to actually put those things in the work. All right? You got more there?
This Psalm 33 and verse 16, there is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is delivered. So, a mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
Yeah, so it ain't going to be anything carnal, man. Go ahead.
And horse is vain. It's like a horse is a vain thing for safety.
Yep.
Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
Yep, go ahead.
Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him,
Yep.
upon them that hope in his mercy.
Look, man, upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. That's that same mercy that we're going to need to be told around, that edge around that. The Lord is bringing the draw. Go ahead,
To deliver their soul from death,
See?
and to keep them alive in famine.
See?
Our soul waiting for the Lord.
Again, our soul waiting for the Lord.
Hey,
That's it. You got it,
our soul waiting for the Lord. He is our help and our shield.
See? He is our help and our shield.
For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy
See
name.
that our mind is going to be sound because we have trusted in his holy name. All right, which is going back to what we brought out earlier. The Lord is now to all those that call upon Him and call upon Him in truth. Meaning you must possess the correct doctrine. The Lord just didn't leave us without the correct doctrine. Real quick before you get there, which is 2 Ezra 7:2. Lord didn't just say they got the truth, percentage of the truth over here. They got a percentage of the truth. No, that's confusion. And the Lord is not an author of confusion. So when we tell you we got the 100% truth, we tell you we know the name, all right, we tell you what the MOTB is, that's what it is. Because the Lord said, period. You got it.
2 Ezra 7 and verse 21. For the Most High has given straight commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Yeah, to what they should observe to avoid punishment, man. All right? So the Lord laid it out in spades what is required of you. All right? So you can avoid punishment. You know?
We got that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not hasten to time of trouble.
Yeah, make not haste in time of trouble. We're heading to that time of trouble. Don't be rash, don't be brash. All right? You understand what the will of the Lord is. You wait on the Lord. Be still. What is that? Psalms 16, real quick.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 46, and verse 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High.
See? Don't make haste in the time of trouble. That's it on that?
I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth.
Yes, there you go get the credit. How about Yahawashi, man? Because he's the one that's going to deliver you. And again, it said, be still. All right? Don't make haste in the time of trouble.
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Hey, cleave unto him and depart not away, man.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
But thou mayest be increased at that last end. That goes back to Job, man. You know, he trusted in the Lord. He was increased at his last end.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 25. The Lord is good unto them that wait for him. To the Lord, soul that seeketh him. It's like to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord.
It says, good that a man should hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord, man. You got it.
Lamentations 3 and verse 27. And it says, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Yeah, bear the yoke in your youth, man. You know, like we read, Ecclesiastes 2 and 1. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Go ahead.
He sitteth alone and keepeth silence, because he hath borne it upon him. He putteth his mouth in the dust, and so be there may be hope.
Yeah, so there may be hope. But you bow down after Yahawashi to deliver you, man. You know, you prostrated. You face down. You in a place of submission. Because you know you ain't got the power in your hand.
Verse 30, it says, he giveth his cheek to him that smitten him. He is filled full with reproach. This is the book of James, chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 1. James, a servant of Yahawashi and of the Lord Yahawashi, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
Go ahead.
My brother, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trial of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire one another.
Yeah, entire one another, man. So that suffering that you're going through, remember that's the thing that's gonna blossom into you being saved, man. All right. The things that's gonna prosper you, not being punished with the world. Right?
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahawashi, that he give it to all men liberally, and upbraideth not,
Yep.
and it shall be given him.
Yeah, and it shall be given him. Man. That wisdom leads to life. You got it.
But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven in the wind and tossed.
Hey, you gotta focus on Yahawashi, man. Hey, you don't want to be all over the place. That's you got it.
I may say, it said, let him ask in faith. So therefore, if you ask upon these things, you actually have to believe that. You know what I mean? Because a brother may ask, but he don't really believe. He could just be testing the waters or some shit. No, you gotta actually believe on the report if you ask for these things, man.
Right.
You see, you want these things to come back with that Hebrews 11.
That's it.
You know, the faith, the things that are seen, the substance of things that are seen. You know, not seen from the first place.
Hopeful.
You're hopeful. You see, you gotta actually believe on the report.
Yeah.
You want these things to pass, man. You ain't fully got it. You know what I mean? You ain't fully. You don't have faith in it. It ain't gonna come to pass.
Right.
So don't be surprised when it don't come to pass. You didn't truly believe, man. You see?
Man, it's like you weren't fully invested, man.
That's it. That's it, bro.
That's it. You weren't fully invested in Yahawashi. You got that.
It says, but let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. Woo, see? You know? You was tossed to and fro. So don't think that you should receive this thing, man. Right, so like, one more verse. It says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So at one point you believe, then another point you don't believe, man. Therefore you are unstable in all your ways, man. You see? The Lord ain't dealing with that, man.
Right.
You see? But you got it, huh?
That's right. You want to be unstable in all your ways, man. So you're going to fall apart when the dirt shoes happen. Or when you go to your grocery store and there's no food there. Or when you run up on a goddamn belt, face to face with prophecy. You're going to fall the fuck apart. You know, hey, it goes into that joke. You continue to read. It would have said you would be in league with the stones and the beasts of the field. You know? So when you get face to face with that goddamn belt that ain't ate in 2 weeks, you're like, oh, he over that way. He gonna go over that way. But hey, like the brother beautiful put out, if you ain't believing in that time when it's time to that faith to flourish, it ain't gonna happen for you. Yeah, that's it. Let's go back.
Come. Cleave unto him,
Yeah.
and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
See that? Whatsoever. Now we ain't saying you would be like, why do you have my shot? You gotta stomp the shit out your toe or some shit like that. Nah, man. You understand what the will of the Lord is. You know? Shit. You ain't gonna be getting about you having to do a brake change or something going on with your car, man. No, you understand what the will of the Lord is. Those are certain chastisements you should be punished with right now. You know? But it's just for a little moment. You got it.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
See? Go ahead.
For gold is tried in the fire,
Yep.
and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
That acceptable being at the furnace of adversity. So the things that we're going through now, it's just building us up for the time we're coming into, man. So when that shit happen, your faith gonna manifest. You know? You got it. I always say you got it.
That's what that Revelation 3 and 10 comes from, because you kept the word about patience.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? You had patience. Like you said, you getting built up for this time, man. Your patience being built up, man. So that's why, you know what I mean, when you at a lower state, you know what I mean, don't be hasty, you know, to make a move and shit, man. It's all about your patience, man. Like we just read, James 1:1, man. You gotta let her have patience. Let her have her perfect work. Because at the end of the day, it's all that you build up from that hour of temptation, man. So what? So you won't be in time, won't nothing. We won't have a reason to take the Quran, man.
Good.
Because the Lord has kept us from the hour of temptation. Here it is, we still out here preaching the word of Yahawashi, Yahawah, man. You see, niggas fall out every day. That's the same thing as niggas dying every day, B. You know what I mean? Real shit. But the fact that you kept the hour, you kept the patience, you're gonna be kept from the hour of temptation, man. Hey, that's why they Kal Halalyam Yahawah, man. You don't eat that and making it count, man.
That's beautiful in the spirit, man. You know? Shit. That's what we holding in, man. That brings comfort. But again, these other they ain't giving you this comfort, man.
Believe in him, and he will help you.
Yeah.
Order thy way
See,
right.
going back to that faith. Believe him, and he will help thee. Go ahead.
Order thy way right, and trust in him.
Yep.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy.
See that? Go ahead.
And go not aside, yes, ye fall.
Woo. Keeping that focus on Yahawashi. Going back to that analogy, Peter, when he stopped focusing on Yahawashi, and he started looking at the storm and the wave and the tempest, he started to sink. He lost faith. You got something? You got it.
Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye. And therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body should be full of light.
And that's you focus on Yahawashi, man. You're going to be full of light because he is the light. You know? That's going to keep you stable.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
And it's a guarantee that your reward shall not fail. Here you go.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Oh, it said everlasting joy and mercy. That's the times we're headed into. The end of this man's system at the beginning of what is they saying? Happily ever after. That's what we headed to. An everlasting kingdom, man. You got it.
Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was
We
confounded?
went into some of those generations of old. We quoted, you know. But those are the things that we're looking to. And they weren't confounded. All right? Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his spirit and was forsaken?
And they weren't forsaken. Go ahead.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Going back to that name. We didn't call him the right name. Go ahead.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiving sins, and saving in time of affliction.
Yeah, save him in time of affliction. When you hold it fast to Yahawashi, man, when they're all happen, man, hey, he said save him in a time of affliction. You're going to be in the midst of it. Go ahead.
God, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands.
Hey, going back to that double-minded, unstable in all his ways. Go ahead.
And the sinner that goeth two ways.
Go ahead.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted,
Yeah.
for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
Therefore shall he not be defended. Oh, you don't believe? You ain't gonna be defended. Woo. See? And that thing we all together. That's your how my shop orchestrating this whole thing, man. You got it. You got it.
Proverbs 4:13. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Let's go on into wisdom, man. Right? Ultimately, hey, how about you Yahawashi, man? You're supposed not to let her go, man. Hold fast to the instruction. It's the same thing, hold on to your crown, man. It's going into that knowledge, man. You see? Especially to the times we coming into, man. You don't want to let go of your crown, man. All right? It's the main thing that we are fighting for, man. Ultimately, it's going to come to physical crown, man. Was that second Edges? You know what I mean? The 40th verse. See on down. That's what we fight for, man. We got a purpose up here, man. Unlike a fucking nigga, he fight for a paycheck every 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Corruptible crime.
Yeah, a corruptible crime. A bag of
Yeah. That shit gonna fade away.
That's it, bro.
This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Yeah, meditate therein day and night, brother.
That thou mayest observe to do all according, so that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous,
See that?
and then thou shalt have good success.
And that good success, I'm going into being preserved from the sin peril and seeing the salvation of our Lord Yahawashi. All right? That's ultimately that good success. But you're not going to be successful in American Babylon the Great. Why? Because this is not our race.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord most high thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
Oh, hey, man, the Lord is with us wherever we go. You got to believe the report.
And this is Luke 21, starting at 17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but thou shalt not inherit your head perish.
Woo! Hey, man, we're going to be hated of all men. And that's, you seeing that occur now, man. Those wicked ass niggas with IUIC called out the elder because I was talking about your rapists and shit, man. Niggas, man. They're going to be quiet of you. You don't even realize it.
In your patience possess ye your soul.
In your patience, possess ye your soul, man. So your suffering possess your soul. Knowing that it's for you to have an expectation.
But it's direct. Ecclesiastes 15:4. He shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved. And shall rely upon her and shall not be compelled. It's going back to wisdom, man. You know, we stand upon wisdom. But it's that word for compelled. It says down or put to shame. You know, so us relying on wisdom and stand upon the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that Yahawashi shall bless us with. We understand, hey man, we understand what this is gonna lead to, man. Everlasting life,
right.
You know, rulership, man.
That's right.
You know, and ultimately justice, man. You know, this is word for state. It says remain in the same place. Grace. Really? Woo! Really? And what they say, Sophia is the only bride you can trust.
Yeah.
That's the only bride you can trust. She the only pillar of rest, man. You see? It's heaven, man. And she was gifted by the Lord himself. You know, she was given to the prophets, man. Right. She wasn't given to everybody else, man. But the nigga love Monet. You see? That bitch in the streets every day. You hear me? She here one day and gone the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
You see? You wake up. That bitch ain't even fed no more.
Right.
You love Monet, man. But Sophia, she there, man. It's on you to hold on to her, man. You see? Yeah. Woo!
Hey, yeah, because it like even kids out inside about 1,000.
Yeah.
And he ain't found one.
Yeah.
You see, like you said, they go back. Can no other mate, you know what I mean? Meet up to Sophia, man. She pretty clad and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She show you, boy. She show you the way. You know what I mean?
No, you good. That's a heavy point. You said, Monet, she in the streets, man. The Lord said you can't serve the Most High in heaven. You know, you gotta be focused on one. Hold on. You gotta be focused on the Yahawashi, man. You gotta be focused on that. Yeah.
And two brides that do not eat jealous and shit. You know what I mean? So she gonna get jealous of Monet. So you gotta choose one or the other. You know what I mean? You can't have both of them. You know what I mean?
What do you say? Money is a defense.
Yep.
And wisdom is defense, but the ecstasy of wisdom
That is
bring a wife.
like that's something.
Come on, man.
Yeah, real shit.
All right.
And so then she gonna stay down, you know what I mean?
She got the traits of the
Yeah,
Lord.
that's
you know
it.
what I mean?
Monet, she gonna continue to be a heart.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? You just use this bitch.
Hey,
You just use it, you know what I mean? But Sophia, that's gonna be the one that's gonna stay down for you. You feel?
So,
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. When you down, that's the one to depend on, right? You feel me? You see, you got it. Bring it out. I read from the top. This is Iraq 15:4. He shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved. And shall rely upon her and shall not be confounded. That's it. That's that Isaiah 33:6. That wisdom and knowledge, right? That's Sophia. That's who you depend on. Bring it out. This is a definition of rely. It says,
means to depend on with full trust or confidence.
Full trust. That's it. So fear. That's the bride you truly trust, man.
Yeah.
No, they can't trust it. Bitch, you want a different nigga every day. You know what I mean? You calling this bitch, she crying your call and shit.
You gotta think like, man, I love my bitch. I trust that bitch. Yeah, nigga pull up a video.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
shit.
Oh, it's over with.
It's over with.
It's over with.
That's that Gucci Man song.
Yep.
You love me.
Yeah.
I think I love
Yeah.
yeah.
Put love on that. We in love with Sophia.
That's it.
Because we know she leads the life.
That's it.
Point blank pig. That's all
This is
Let's go on that.
this is Sarah. Ecclesiastes 4 starting at 11. Wisdom exalted her children. Woo! And laid hold of them that seek her. Woo! He that loveth her loveth life. Woo! And they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy.
Oh man. It said seek to her early shall be filled with joy. On the latter time when they in mourning, the world is in mourning, you're gonna be in joy, man. You know? Yeah, mourning.
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory.
Yeah. Woo!
And whatsoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
Yeah. So when wisdom entereth into her, the Lord gonna bless that, man. That's being increased at your latter end. You know? Your way is gonna be able to prosper. You know? Yes, sir? Yeah.
Real quick, Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
Right. You seek Yahawashi early. All right, which is the company of this wisdom, you're gonna find it, man. What is that? Isaiah 55. Seek the Lord while he may be found.
That's it.
Call upon him while he is near. Hey man, we coming to that time where you ain't ready to, the ones who have invested in this doctrine, man, invested in this truth, they're not gonna be able to cash out. You're not gonna be able to call on the Lord without him for you. You're not gonna have anything in your spiritual bank account.
And then, if I may say, it's going to be revealed, you know, Isaiah 65 verse 13 come to play. Who the Lord was dealing with, who the Lord truly loved. What's that? My servant shall eat. See, his servant shall sing for joy. You should have vexation of spirit. That's going to be the separation. You see, from the sheep, from the goats. You see, the ones who eat, those are the ones who the Lord loves, and those who truly seek him early, man. But you gonna know on that day that a prophet was among you when you in the fucking family, man.
That's right.
When you know what I mean, the family is affecting you. That's when you gonna know that a prophet was among you. And you see those men eat, man. Fucking fool, man. They healthy. You know what I mean? And you skin and bones and shit, your stomach touching your back. That's when you gonna realize, man. You see?
This Matthew 6 and 19.
Yeah.
Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon heaven, upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt.
Stop chasing slack. Stop chasing the bag.
That's it.
That bitch got holes in it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you checking your, like I said, you checking your bank account after a good night.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
Look at hoes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, man. Damn, I ain't saying that. Hey, 6.
That's it.
And when thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in earth, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven,
Yeah.
where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt,
Yep.
and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
So that's that spiritual bank account, man. We're laying up those treasures in heaven so we can cash out in the time we're heading to. You know? We gotta cash out. You know? That's the only way we're gonna be able to be with her. You got that.
It's Sirach 29 and 11. Lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold.
See, like I said, we rely on Yahawashi now, man. Been the time to come in. Hey, that's we built our foundation, upon Yahawashi. That's how we land up our, treasures in heaven. And it says, it shall bring thee more profit than gold. And it says, shut up arms in thy storehouses, and it shall deliver thee. So like it says, and it shall deliver thee from all affliction.
Sorry, if I may, it says lay up arms. What are arms? Teaching this word, man. That's it. That's commanded according to the Lord. Feed my sheep. That was commanded according to the Lord. That's laying up your treasure. According to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Versus a nigga laying up his treasure, because niggas flex and shit. He robbed by the end of the night.
Yeah.
Love me. You laying up you worked 60 hours this week. Now you robbed, nigga. Love me. That's a cold way to go out. Love me. But versus, well, you can't, no one can steal these treasures, man. They laid up in a spiritual bank account, man. You see, you don't even know how much a woman got. You know what I mean? That's how heavy that is, man. You see? That's why we laying up our treasures in heaven, man. You see? It's a lot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's it.
You gonna be prepared to move a certain way.
Yeah.
If you got no race.
That's right. We're real flexible when we eat.
Come
on, man.
Yeah, that's that same for joy too, though. That's it.
And it shall deliver thee from all affliction. Times is coming into. And it says, it shall fight for thee against thine enemies better than a mighty shield and strong spirit. And that's how women's war not being formed. See, he says it's gonna fight for us, against our enemies better than a mighty shield and spirit.
That's right, huh? Hey, it all revolves around the report. There's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yeah, you got it.
God. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Woo! Come on, man. You got it.
And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?
The Lord is going to visit you, people, man. What you going to do when it's the Lord that visits you? Go ahead.
They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Yep.
And they that love him will keep his way.
Yep.
They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto
See
him.
that? They that fear the Lord will see that which is well pleasing unto him. Go ahead.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Yeah, go ahead.
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Hey, get your mind right. And humble your soul in his sight. Because he dictates everything that happens on the planet Earth. Go ahead.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men.
Right.
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right. As his majesty is, so is his mercy. Right? We pray this to edify and confident. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
No honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of great wisdom. Shalom.
Shalom. ETA. Above the law. Soon.
Nice. EOL.